she's the best girl, but I do not ship them. Ayo guys, I know that I might be exaggerating a bit, but the manga and anime are different enough that if you like the anime or even love this anime, you need to read the manga because the presentation is that different enough that I do believe that it is better. And I know that I just released a video talking about how you should read manga of good anime. Here is another example of that, and please do like this video and please do check out that video. And while you're at it, why not subscribe if you want to see more content like this? That little click will help me out so much, and it's not really that much work for you. Just, you know, the little click, it takes nothing but a second. I appreciate you, thank you. But back to the video, Alya Sometimes Hides Her Emotion in Russian is a degenerate rom-com hit of the summer. And God, this summer season is killing me. I'm recording with the, you know, no air on. I'm so wet right now. Wet from sweat. I'm making no other summer anime video after this one, alright? And this has become the most unexpected, hilarious rom-com thanks to the little sister. And no, I do not ship them, okay? You heard the beginning of this video. And in no way am I saying that this anime is bad. It's just that I thought it was going to be another one of those ecchi rom-coms thanks to Twitter just making these clips go viral. But on the contrary, it's already ranking up in the popularity section of the season because it does have great animation, awesome voice acting, even the dub is pretty good.
Looking like I'm stuck down here. Don't make me say the step-bro meme.
And then the presentation is out of this world. I haven't watched too many animes this season, but this got the Chainsaw Man treatment with the new credit scenes for each episode with a new song. A really lovely touch there. More anime should be doing this. So you can definitely see the attention of care to this series. And this has everything that a guy like me could love. Being sweet talked by the Russian beauty, who also has silver hair, 1,000+ points for me because that is my bias. And then there's Yuki. She is scaring the normies, but I love her. She is the biggest degenerate here. Actually, I'm not sure who's the bigger degenerate, her or us. Yes, you, the one looking into the monitor's reflection. She is such a little gremlin otaku, but you wouldn't know that while you're at school because she is just the model student and always proper. But when she's in the security of her older brother's apartment, she lets it all out, literally. She is just the hilarious fourth wall breaking little sister nuisance, and surprisingly, I am here for it. Most of the time. I don't love the incest, but hear me out. I'm pretty sure it's a joke, alright? Please be a joke, right? But Yuki is still great, alright? She is a striking contrast compared to Alya, who is the solitaire princess or the ice princess. I'm starting to forget now, but she keeps her head down and works hard at being the best version of herself. But she isn't known as the ice princess because she's stuck up. Okay, maybe just a little bit, but she does this because she wants to be her very best, and she does this alone because no one else can perform to her level. However, we got Kuze Masachika, who shows that he is very much capable to stand at her level. And here is where we develop the cute rom-com formula between these two, because of course Alya flirts with him in Russian in the belief that he won't understand her. But on the contrary, he actually understands Russian because he was in love with a Russian girl in his childhood. And now we're in the vicious rom-com cycle of does she actually mean that, the will they won't they's, but Kuze is a lot more charismatic than most rom-com MCs, where he can occasionally one-up Alya. So yes, this is a very fun series and it has rapidly become one of my favorites, so that means that I have to have more of it, so I have picked up the manga. So let's jump to it, and from the get-go you notice that the art style is considerably different to the anime, and it's your choice of what you think it's better. I sometimes think that I prefer the anime, but then the art in the manga has a lot more going to it, so I'm kind of conflicted. I really like both. They're both good. But more importantly is that we get a lot more context and information in the manga. Also, the order of events are different here, or in some cases a lot spicier. Where that infamous sock scene in the anime series is here, but it gets a little bit more intimate in the manga. We even get an extended look into Alya's flashback when she was first meeting Kuze. We also get better context onto why Alya began developing feelings for this lazy guy who's kind of a prodigy, and he kind of reminds me of another student council member from another show who's oblivious to his crush's advances and also doesn't act on it. Oh look, they also share the same voice actors in English. But in all due fairness to at least Kuze, he's a lot more charismatic than Shirogane. And another benefit to the manga is that you get even more of Yuki being the little problematic princess as she is here. We get to see her tease both Kuze and Alya even more here, and it's really funny because we get extended scenes of those, of course. But as I said, the order of events here is a little bit different from the anime. So we do get a lot more Yuki here, just having her mysterious relationship with Kuze that just drives Alya insane, and it just drags on, and it's just a lot spicier, and it's just way better than the anime, at least I think. And while I haven't read the light novel, I do imagine that the manga follows it a lot closer than the anime does. Because the whole point of what makes the manga a lot better than the anime is that these scenes are extended, we get more details, and we get to understand what really troubles Kuze so much. We do get an idea of that in the anime, but of course here in the manga it's a lot more detail. We even get a family tree to kind of represent the issues between both families and why it's kept a secret. He looks up to Alya, inspired by Alya by her hard work, to the point of finally motivating him to take action because he's still troubled by his family issues we have not really come to fully understand yet. Because of those very same issues, he has lost all ambitions to pursue goals that he believes are not deserving to him. But like I said, we do get some of this in the anime, but I just feel like it's better presented here in the manga. And as great as character development is, we do get a lot more lighthearted and funny scenes in the manga that continue some sequences that didn't fit in an anime episode. Because you anime onlys are gonna feel really cheated when you find out that one of Alya's cutest moments is not adapted in the anime. I don't know if it's just me, but Alya just feels a lot cuter here in the manga. As I said before, we do get extended scenes here, so we get even more panel time of Alya just being in denial about her feelings towards Kuze, or her just being totally in love when her expectations of Kuze are exceeded. And like I said, the art is a lot more detailed here, so we get even better looking outfits while she attempts to tease Kuze during their little shopping trip. And overall, the outfits and character design are just better here in the manga. And it's so apparent when they're out shopping how much more detailed and stylish the outfits are compared to the anime. And the most important note is that the characters are true to their heights in the manga, so just look at how short our little gremlin truly is. She's adorable. Just look at how tall Alya is next to her. I mean, canonically, Alya is pretty tall, so plus 1,000 points for her again. And before I start repeating myself, just to close this out, I really do think that the manga, minus the light novel because I haven't read that, is a definitive way to experience Alya sometimes hides her emotions in Russian, with how much more detailed and better presented it is versus the anime. Because I really do think that the anime took the approach of visually bombarding us with flashy fan service that has been the talks of the season, but not to say that the manga doesn't have any fan service, because it does have that and even more, so you can visually see that I'm telling you that this is the definitive version. So with the way the manga has handled character development, the art style, and fan service, I just think it's handled that a lot better than the anime. However, the anime is still fantastic. I am watching every episode. I can't wait for Alya Wednesdays. And please don't take this as me shitting on the anime, because I really do enjoy it. I just think that you should be also enjoying the manga. But I do have some bad news, because the only drawback with following the manga is that with 43 chapters and releasing bi-weekly is that the manga is actually behind the anime. Crazy how it's usually the other way around. So typically what would happen is that I would recommend this to you after you finish the anime so you can catch up onto what happens next after the season has been completed, but here you're going to be playing catch up. But it's totally worth following up with because of how much more information is packed inside the manga. But as for the recording of this video, the manga and season hasn't been concluded, but I can certify that Alya is the hit of the summer that you should be totally catching up with. And maybe some will say it's a slow summer season because how is a rom-com at the top, but like damn. Not even My Hero Academia has a top spot, and the manga just concluded, so you would expect everyone to be jumping in on My Hero Academia. Looks like waifus are just top dog, but let me know down in the comments what you think about Alya. Who is your best girl in this series? Because I am conflicted. I really like Yuki, I really like Alya, but I do not ship Yuki, alright? Let's get that clear. And if you made it this far into the video, please once again, please hit this video with a like. That would help me out so much. And while you're at it, why not subscribe? So I could get myself a Russian cutie that flirts with me. And I don't understand Russian, so she could be like totally talking shit. And with that, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you. I can't speak Russian. I wanted to say something Russian, but I can't say it.